Plaintiff Abel DePini says he grew up in a rough neighborhood in Chicago, and he joined a gang at a young age. Abel claims after he went to prison for 4 years for drug trafficking, he decided he wanted to be a role model for the defendant, who is his brother. However, he's suing him today for an unpaid loan. Defendant Hector Laureano says he was raised in Puerto Rico and only met Abel when he moved to Chicago, and their relationship had a bumpy start. Although Hector admits that he got money from Abel, he says he never agreed to repay it.
Start with you.
Sir, I'm native from here, from Chicago. Grew up in Chicago, Humboldt Park area. So anybody familiar with Humboldt Park, it's a really rough area. Joined gang, young age, winded up getting incarcerated, winded up doing 4 years for drug trafficking.
How much drugs? Was it over more than just one bust, or a conspiracy for over a certain period of time?
It was a conspiracy over a certain period of time.
Why you only get 4 years?
Had a good lawyer.
All right.
I wound up taking the 4 years, wound up going downstate for the 4 years, came back home with the help of my parents, my mom, biggest help, you know, rest in peace. She helped me a lot. Winded up getting my life together, taking care of my kids, taking care of my family, working a 9-to-5 job, like any normal citizen.
How long ago was that?
I've been free for about 3.5 years.
Good. All right. Excellent.
Thank you.
Good to hear that.
So when I got home, got everything straightened out, trying to set a good example to here, my brother. We winded up kicking it one day, talking, and he was telling me how he trying to get his life together also, and he needed some money. And I asked him what was the money for, and he told me he wanted to get an apartment for him and his kids. So of course I said, how much you need? I said, I'll give you the money if you use it for that reason and that reason only. And if you don't, then I want my money back.
All right, let me get some background from him before we get to the specifics on the loan. You want to give me some background on yourself, sir?
Well, yeah, me, I'm from Puerto Rico. I was raised in Puerto Rico. Then I moved to Chicago. Well, me and my brother, we had a checkered beginning, but we grew up and we got to knowing each other,
What have you done since that time? You educate yourself at all? What's up?
Yeah, I've educated myself. I've started up my own business. I detail boats during the summer.
Good.
So
Excellent.
I'm trying to
That's a
fix
good business.
I'm trying to fix my past, because I did have a rough past too. I tried to be like my brother in certain aspects, and that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it happens. Everybody messes up, and
Well, the good news is you turn it around, and boat detailing is a good business. You can probably get $1,000 a boat nearly. $500-600 a boat to do those, but unless I got robbed by unless my guy robbed me, doesn't cost that much for a 5-foot boat.
it's $12 a foot.
Huh?
I charge $12 a foot.
Okay, so what? That should have been $60. All right. So, how does he owe you again for the loan?
Well, he came and approached me and asked me if I could borrow him the $1,500 for an apartment, and I told him I would give it to him as long as he uses it for the apartment. There was no need for him to pay me back. But down the line, my girlfriend wound up going out with mutual friends of ours, and they were saying how my brother was making it rain, basically. So I'm like, okay.
At the club, throwing up money.
Yeah.
From the strippers.
So I'm like, wow, okay. So I wound up confronting him about it, and I said, I hope you didn't make it rain with the money I gave you. So he's like, he's like, Mom, bro. I said, did you get your apartment already? He tells me no. I said, oh, okay. So what's going on with that? He kept on beating around the bush with it. So I told him, well, eventually, if you didn't get the apartment, I need my money back.
All right, let me give you some advice. Never give them cash when they come to you for something like that.
Yeah, I learned my lesson
Pay the
now.
landlord directly. Write the check to the landlord. Write the money order, the cashier's check to the landlord, or go down there and you pay them. If it's their bill, I need to pay my so-and-so, it's about to be turned off. You send the money, you write the check to them. If it's for the house note and they're about to be put out, you write the check to the mortgage company. From you, they don't care who it comes from as long as it's good.
Of course.
And so that's my advice because they might go and throw it up. A young man, how old are you?
25.
Oh yeah, you know, you give him $1,500, he went straight to the strip club. He said he'll sleep on the floor. Oh, yeah, but he gonna throw that $1,500 up tonight, Doc.
The defendant.
Go ahead, what happened?
Well, he did borrow me the money, but there was no agreement in which I had to pay him back. You know, he never told me a set time, date, or when. So I just took the money.
After he gave it to you and you changed the purpose, that's when he said you got to pay him back?
Yeah. Like, it was never told to me that what the money was for. He's like, here, so you could get on your feet. You know, in his eyes, it looked like it was for an apartment, but in my eyes...
You're standing on your feet in the club.
Yeah, you already know.
Get on your feet. Stand up, clap, and then throw your money up. That's right, you did what he said. Go get on your feet. Go ahead.
But yeah,
Why did you pop the money off? What did you do with it?
well, a little bit went in towards my business, and the rest of it, well, you know, I got 3 kids.
It was $100.
It went,
Right.
the rest of it went towards the kids, you know, buying formula and baby milk and stuff.
You agreed to repay him afterwards, after he approached you about it?
Well, I don't remember the situation actually, like me saying, yeah, I'm gonna pay you back. I just remember him borrowing me the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's typically
I
the
got
case.
statements here.
You have a statement? All right.
Witness
So you don't
statements, Your
remember
Honor.
that part, all you remember is borrowing it.
I just remember when he borrowed me the money, that's it.
This is from who? Who is
That's
Gina?
from my girlfriend.
Like she's gonna tell me anything different. Who is Denise?
Denise's
One of the
mother-in-law.
strippers.
His
All right,
name
now
is
she
Diamond.
sounds a little reliable. I've witnessed on many occasions Hector say he knows he owes Abel the $1,500 and he will pay him. This has been going on since 2014. We have 2 witnesses say they heard you say you'd pay him. You remember now? Pay your brother and stop popping off your money. I know at 25 you're not a good money manager, but you don't have long before you're gonna have to be a good money manager. How old are your 3 children?
5, 3, and 1.
All right, so those expenses are gonna be higher, get higher by the year. So you better learn how to manage your money a lot better. Judging for the plaintiff, good luck to both of you gentlemen.
Thank you. Hey, he's still my brother, you know. I still got love for him. I'll still be there. But I know I won't give him no more money. He ain't gonna go make it rain in the strip club in my wallet.
Well, I tried to pay him back. Sorry you had to go this far. But hey, I'm young, dumb, and what can I say? I'm sorry.